Hi everyone, Graham here on Saturday the 8th of January 2022 with the latest updates on the beta launch of We Share Abundance, and especially talking about our upcoming soap program. It's Success on a Plate for everyone. Okay, right. We should be streaming live on Twitch, YouTube, and in our Facebook group We Share Abundance Publicly. I hope we are. Wherever you're watching from, you're very welcome. Whichever platform you're watching us on, whichever continent you're from, whichever country you're from, many thanks for being here. You are extremely welcome and appreciated. We love you all. Members, non-members, everybody, welcome. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head over to Facebook, to our Facebook group We Share Abundance Publicly, to make sure that things are working as they should be, because they don't always. And also because there I am able to see comments which unfortunately I hardly ever am able to see from YouTube or Twitch. So I'm heading over to Facebook right now, and when I get there I'm going to go to We Share Abundance Publicly, and when it comes up, when I scroll down, hopefully I'm going to see myself, and here we go. Click to expand, and right, we have liftoff. Okay, top of the comments is Russ Cowley from Newcastle. He's a big supporter of Newcastle United, and today in the UK it's a big day for football supporters. It's the first round where all the teams that are still involved up to the top echelon of professional sides get involved in the FA Cup. And it's where a lot of giant killing often happens, where you get a minnow from maybe not even in the top 4 or 5 levels of the divisions, strata, whatever they call it, of football, play against perhaps some of the sides in the top division and beat them. And that's what makes it exciting, as long as you're not on the receiving end of a beating. However, Newcastle were beaten not by a team so far below, but from, I think, not sure whether it's the third tier. Can't remember where they are. Cambridge United, but they're quite a way below Newcastle, who are in the Premier League, and so commiserations to Newcastle. But in my heart of hearts, I hope that it's a blessing in disguise for them, and they can now concentrate on the league and climb up from where they are towards the bottom of the Premier League and to safety. Okay, so there we go. We have more sporting news as well, in that England have survived into the 5th day of a test match for the first time for a while. How long will they survive for on day 5? We have yet to see. They need to bat through the day to draw the test, but if they do bat through the day, I think they will win the test. But I don't think they'll bat through the day. It's just a question of how many sessions they last, how much respect they bring back into English cricket. Okay. Next in the comments list, Dave Jackson from London. And then we've got Syed from Pakistan, Ikeni from Nigeria. And we've got Magdi. And Magdi, it's birthday time for Magdi today. I know that. Hello, Graham, and all the We Share Abundance family whose birthday today. I'm here for only about 10 minutes. I'll watch the replay later as usual. Yeah, Magdi shares his birthday with a couple of prominent names that I can think of. One is Elvis Presley. The other is David Bowie, both of popular music fame. And also, interestingly, with Gypsy Rose Lee. Okay, so happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Magdi. Elvis, David, and Gypsy Rose Lee, happy birthday to you. Okay, right, and we've got Eric from Canada, and we've got Andrew from New Zealand, Kingsley from Manchester, UK, Peter from Kettering, UK, Ramachandra from the UK, but currently, and has been for some time, living in India. We got Leon from California, Northern California, I believe. Kathy from Nova Scotia, Canada. We got, who else have we got? We've got Russ saying loud and clear. No mention of football, please. Oh, sorry. I already did that. Right, here we go. League One Cambridge promoted from League Two last season. Okay, League One. That is like Division 3 under the old thing. We used to be Division 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and things like that. Oh no, they can't have that now. It's Premier League, Championship, League 1, League 2. I don't know. Anything to complicate things, you know. A lot of people saying happy birthday, and we've got Mombashanya. Oh, I'm not sure whether I pronounced that right. Mojaki from Lesotho, and Doncaster, UK. Dun, 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 dun. Magdi says, I know about Elvis only. Ah, well, there you go. Yeah, David Bowie and Gypsy Rose Lee, definitely. There'll be lots more, of course, but those are the only ones that I know of. Right. So that's it. Very happy birthday to Magdi. Many more of them. And to anybody else that's on here that is having a birthday today, you celebrate it with lots of famous people. Is Magdi one of them? I don't know. Okay, right. What time is it? 8 minutes past. So let's get started with a short prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love each member may find the joy of service. And through service, Lord, bless each member that they may attract into their life everything that they need and want from you. Amen. Okay. Right. I think it's probably past the birthday day for Magdi now. He's in the Philippines, and it's probably into the 9th there. So in many ways, it's perhaps too late to wish him happy birthday, but happy birthday anyway. Okay. And then we've got Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA, Thobsa from South Africa, Werner from South Africa. Okay. I don't have a lot of news for you because it's weekend and the development team don't work. So there's no real updates there above and beyond what we had yesterday. On my end, yeah, I've been doing things, but I've been a little bit handicapped. I've been trying to update people that took up an offer for round about last June for the Easy Business Builder, and because of the way it's programmed, I can't tell if I've updated people. I think that's the reason. So I stopped doing it, and I'll finish it off tomorrow. But I did correct the nest eggs. So if you were amongst that group, you will have seen extra nest eggs added to your wallet. And I'll be working on making sure that you have the correct level and extensions for the from tomorrow anyway, because today is the final day of the 30 days free that I gave everybody for the Easy Business Builder, which enabled you to go out and make as much money as you wanted. Some people took advantage of it, some people didn't. That's fine. So now we're in a situation where we are building to the launch of SOAP. And when we get that SOAP program launched, that stands for Success on a Plate, you will be empowered to give away paid memberships in the Easy Business Builder and earn commissions on giving away paid memberships. And the great thing about this is that the people that you introduce will have exactly the same opportunity. They'll be able to go out and give away free paid memberships and earn commissions on giving them away. It's pretty revolutionary. It's never been done before, and I doubt whether it'll ever be done again. We are in the stages of getting that all sorted out. One of the things that we needed to do was to make sure that everybody was KYC verified for their identity before they could proceed. And this is to stop people trying to scam the system and just give away tickets to non-existent people, you know, their goldfish and the worm that they dug up in the garden and things like that, which people do. So everybody has to be identity KYC verified. Now, unfortunately, we programmed that and it was loaded on Friday, but whether I didn't describe it correctly or whether it's just a hiccup in the way that it's been put together, I don't know, but I do know that it is not accepting people unless they are KYC verified to both levels. Level 1 is for your ID, which everybody should be able to prove who they are. They've got either a government issued card or a driving license, or it's got to be a photo ID so we can match it up to you, passport, any of these sorts of things. That proves that you are who you say you are, and you're not the pet cat. Okay, so that is essential. But we also have a level of verification where you verify your address, and that is more difficult for a lot of people, and we don't really need that to allow you to get involved in the programs. So at the moment, it's saying you do need to be address verified as well. I sent a message out about that today. We will be putting that right on Monday. As I say, I don't know whether it's because I didn't explain it properly, or maybe I made a mistake, or whatever. I don't know, but we will get that corrected so that will be fixed on Monday when the developers are back. Okay. So so that is a situation. If you find that you were only level 1 verified and you can't restate your pools or buy an EBB level that you want to, or whatever it may be, it'll be sorted out on Monday. But you do need to be level 1 KYC verified. which everybody should be able to do. All you've got to do is prove that you are you, and that's it. One is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so, as the song goes. Green grow the rushes so. Yeah, I'm not going to get into all the 12 of those, but one is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so. Great songs that we all sang around campfires and things when we were kids. I hope you did. I hope kids today still get to enjoy that sort of thing instead of sitting there like this, never looking up and seeing the sun, never climbing trees, never falling out of trees and breaking their arms, and being slapped round the ear hole by the parents for not being more careful, rather than the parents dashing off to sue whoever has been stupid enough to plant a tree in their garden. Okay, so that's something that needs to be clarified and made clear. So that will be resolved on Monday. There will be a few other things, and then following that we will be into the development of the SOAP program. I don't know how long it'll take. We'll get it done as quickly as we can, then we'll get it beta tested. We've got 8 members that are going to beta test that for us. That shouldn't take long. I'm hoping a week to 10 days at the most, and then it's going to be yours. Okay, and what we're going to do is everybody that is an active member, what's an active member? Somebody that logged in 2/3 of the available days they had last month. That's all you've got to do. Okay, so those active members will then be given one step above where they are now in the EBB, and the more steps up you have, those 6 steps, the more free positions you'll have to give away, and the more money you'll be able to make day one, basically. So if you are a free member, then you'll be given the first paid level, which we call the believer level. We call them you a dreamer if you're at free level, a believer once you start getting into things, and if you're already a believer, then we're going to give you the pioneer level. And if you're already a pioneer, we're going to give you the scout level. And if you're already a scout, we're going to give you the wagon master level. And if you're already a wagon master, we're going to give you the warrior level. And if you're already a warrior, we're going to give you the warrior chief level. And that's the top level. And if you're a warrior chief, we're going to give you an extra month free, which is worth $100 to you. Okay, so lots of benefits coming along there, and as I say, you'll be able to give away paid positions and earn commissions on them, and everybody will be able to make an absolute minimum of $10, just giving away 3 positions. $10, you can earn more than that actually, but you need to save a bit for next month and to climb the ladder and things. But you'll certainly be able to have at least $10 withdrawable after setting aside what you need to continue your membership and improve your membership. Okay, that's where we are really. It's very, very exciting. It's going to help a lot of people all over the world. Right, let's see what we've got here. We've got Suchitra from India that's popped in. Weta token update. No updates. What can I update you on? I'll give you the numbers and the figures in a moment. The KYC verification is difficult for a miner's WeShare account to renew stakes. Miners aren't allowed, Leon. You've got to be of legal age in your country. Somebody else saying happy birthday to Magdi. Deborah says hide and seek neighbourhood game was fun and we got plenty of experience. Yeah, we used to have, we used to have gangs of kids all playing together in the back entries, and well, I suppose if you were upper class you didn't have back entries maybe, but we had them. And we didn't even have a football. We used to have a game called kick can, and we'd find an old can from somewhere, get it out of the rubbish. Because we didn't have a ball, you couldn't afford a ball, or if you had a ball, a football, it was reserved for special things like actually playing football, and it was almost like a community treasure, But we'd play kick can, and you kick the can, and everybody'd run off, and that's a bit like hide and seek. Somebody'd kick the can, and then whoever it was had to go and get the can, put it back in the place, and the can had to stay where it was while they sought out people, and if they found them they'd tag them and they'd help them look for the other people. But while they were out looking for somebody, if somebody popped up out of the bushes somewhere and ran up and kicked the can again, then they had to go and restore that can, and the people could all run off again. So I don't know. It was all fun anyway. Right. What else have we got? What have I been up to? I've been up to trying to get those EBB things sorted out. I have also been working on scripts and things for all the videos that we will need. And hi from Ghana. I miss you all. My time here in 2022. Ghana. Don't think Ghana should be very different from the UK time. I don't think. Anyway, yeah. So I'm working on getting those all completed. I am behind where I'd intended to be because we've revamped a little bit to make it easier for people to make some cash straight away with the soap plan. It would have taken somebody 6 months to work through that had no money to get to the point where they were able to draw funds. And whilst it was good in some ways because it got them to that top level, and when they could draw, they'd be drawing more money, there are people that need $10 now. And so we wanted to try and change it round, and we have done. It puts a little bit more strain on the system, and so we've got to check a few extra things out. But I think I'm confident that it'll be okay. So that's where I am. That's what I'm doing, and we'll have it all put together and ready to go as soon as the development is ready. It'll be there. There'll be splash pages. There'll be lead capture pages. There'll be email follow-up systems. There'll be banners. Not sure we'll have all the banners. We'll get at least a couple of banners, but we'll be adding to banners for it. There will be, perhaps not immediately, but in the very near future after launch, there will be co-op advertising if you want to get involved in that. Of course, that will be paid. But all these things will be in the package, and it'll help everybody. So whether you are, I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to give away free paid memberships anyway, but I know some people will say, oh, I don't know whether I can do that. So we're going to do everything we can to make it as easy as possible for you to give away free paid memberships. And it will all be part of the package. So Right, I'm just checking the comments. You can add some spin games or different games in We Share Abundance, and we can play and earn money. Yeah, we've got that planned, but it's not as important at the moment as some of the other things. It's down the list of priorities. I'd meant to say exercise, not experience. Okay, not sure that it makes a lot of difference, because it was a great experience as well as having fun exercise. Okay. So that's pretty much where we are. We keep pressing forward, as we always have. Let's give you some numbers. Looking at them, I've not had time to check what's happening in the crypto market today, but looking at the numbers, I think it must still be declining in value. The one to look at really is Bitcoin, because if that goes down, everything else tends to follow it. And then you get all the naysayers, those like the people on the touchlines of a sport or something, all the naysayers, told you it wouldn't work, and just a bubble, Bitcoin's never going to last. It's been around 12 years now, and they're still saying that, this blockchain thing isn't going to work, it'll be squashed, you've heard it all. Bitcoin will probably hit $100,000 in 2022. It may not stay there, but it'll probably spike up there, or be very close to it, in my opinion. Okay. We Share Abundance token will be up in the thousands, in my opinion. The WISA token will be into many dollars. I don't know how many. It will eventually catch up and level out with the WISA Abundance token, but that will take more time. But it will be into many dollars in 2022, in my opinion. Okay, I can't promise things. I'm not a magician with a magic wand. All I can promise is we'll do everything in our power to make sure that that happens. Okay. So what are the numbers? Well, we have the massive increase, a net increase of 5 in our registered members. We talk about net increase because we take out inactive members on a daily basis. That's people that have not logged in for 2 months and don't have an active stake. So we remove them. So sometimes there's hundreds being wiped out, sometimes there's 20 or 30, but there's always a good few. And so a net increase means that we've just had more people join than we've removed. So we had a net increase of 5 to 48,538. Site ranking. How popular are our sites? Very popular. Even so, they are both down in popularity in the last 24 hours. We Share Abundance is still in the top 9,000 sites out there out of the billions of websites online, but it dropped 51 places to 8,693. And Multiply Weezer is 22,631, and that is down 73 places. And Multiply Weezer, there's been really no activity at all for the last couple of days. In fact, we still have exactly the same number of email verified members, 13,220. We still don't have anybody in the last couple of days that is new that has bought advertising. About half of the people that are members have bought advertising, 6,404 of them, and tend to repeat buy advertising, which means that the bonus pool keeps going up, even if it's slowly. It's up by $2 today, or in the last 24 hours, to $9,599.87. And the tokens are down in price, with the exception of Wheat Abundance token in coin ranking, which is exactly the same as it's been for the last 3 days, because there's been no trading. But where people are measuring it against the value, the last value, if it last sold for 1 Bitcoin, I mean, it didn't, but I mean, you get the idea. If it last sold for 1 Bitcoin and the Bitcoin value has dropped by half, then they say, well, your token value has dropped by half because that was the value, I hope you know anyway. So the figures from Waves and from in your back office, which we take from Waves data, is showing them both the Weezer token down very, very slightly. I mean, it's almost the same in Waves at 0.02 and a bit of a cent, roughly 0.5 of a cent, half a cent in your back office, and a little over 0.2 of a cent in coin ranking, and that is down slightly, with $160 worth of trading in the last 24 hours on Weezer tokens. So somebody's been buying them and getting a good deal, and they'll be pleased with that. Because as we get SOAP launched, we will, as soon as we have it all running smoothly and everybody's out there making some money, we will be introducing the ability to load Weezer tokens into WeShare Abundance and use those. That will improve the liquidity and the value. And within a couple of months of the SOAP program being operational, you will see the Weezer token up around $3 to $5, and it will continue to increase from there. Right. The Weezer Abundance token, I've covered that. It's down a little bit, down about $10 in Waves, down about $14. Actually, it's down about $14 in Waves and about $14 in your back office, showing at $251. But coin ranking, it's exactly the same at $306.06. No trading volume, and it's actually up one place in the coin ranking to 3,612. And those are the numbers. I'm looking forward to, once we get SOAP working, you're going to see big changes in the numbers on a daily basis, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Okay. Let's have a look. So what, you're already KYC in the system, would you have to do that again, Mr. G? No, if you're KYC verified, you're KYC verified. Is there a video on how to fund IPC? Yes. If you go in our Telegram group, you'll find it, Stephen. IPC is nothing to do with WeShare Abundance. Having said that, WeShare Abundance has an account. It's in my name, but WeShare Abundance has an account in IPC, which is, what's it called, Intelligent Profit Capital or something like that. It's an automatic, totally passive way that you can make money on trading Forex and commodities and things like that. And the WeShare Abundance account, any profits that are created there go to the benefit of the members. They don't go into my pocket, even though it's in my name. It's a member's account. So there is a Telegram group I created. If you look in your messages, if you've read your messages, then I think the Telegram group is there. If it's not, there is a blog post on my blog. What's my blog? Success-lifestyles.com. If you go there and you find the latest post, you will find links to videos that will show you how to how to fund. But it's quite simple, really. You just transfer either Bitcoin or Tether for the amount you want into your account with IPC. You need to transfer. If you're going to get involved, my advice would be to wait until you can afford $200. You can get involved for 120, and but if you have a prospect of getting that 120 up to $200 in the near future, just hang on till you can do 200, because they have 3 different trading bots. And one of them is just $20, but it doesn't make as much money as the other 2. The next one is $40, but it doesn't make as much money as the top one, which is $100. In round figures, there are a few cents less, but so you need $100 to buy the best bot that they have, and that'll make you net probably in excess of 30% per month on any funds that you deposit with them into a trading account. And that has to be a minimum of $100. So you need $100 for your bot and $100 for your trading account. And when you transfer funds into IPC, you can do it in Bitcoin or Tether. Tether is one that's linked to the dollar. Each Tether is worth $1, and that's how you get paid out when you withdraw. I also did a video on how to withdraw your funds if you want to, because your deposit you can withdraw. There is a 20% hold on it for a period of time. I can't remember how long, but you could withdraw the other 80%. But why would you want to kill the goose that's laying the golden eggs? I helped my wife set up an account which serves as a test account, and she put in $240 last weekend, and this weekend she had a profit of nearly $15, I think $14.90 or something like that. I can't remember the exact number, but nearly $15 profit on $240 in just 5 days. It's a week really, because they don't trade on weekends. And normally she would have reinvested that, but I did a withdrawal for her of that just so I could show you how the process works. So she actually withdrew that profit today, and next week she'll make another $14, might be 15 or 16, might only be 12 or 13, but it's going to be round about the same number. It's likely to be very close to $15 or $16, which is what they're normally achieving, that sort of percentage level every week. So it's pretty good. Right, so there are videos on my blog or in the Telegram group for you, Stephen. Okay. Peter says Bitcoin's around 40,000 at the moment. Yeah, so it's quite low. It's dipping down, which is normal for January. If you look at things that happened in the past, you see from September, October, November, December, it tends to climb up and peak somewhere in those months, and then you get a correction through January, February, and it might go a little bit lower. It might get down to 35,000 or something like that, and then it starts to build again through the year, but the real growth is usually in that last quarter. Okay, last support is 40,000. I don't know what that means. Binance Exchange buy Bitcoin on the dip. 43,000 Bitcoin, strongest exchange in the world. I know we're not there yet, but I was wondering if the founder's position would be added on the website in order for us to see the number of positions we have. Yes, it will, Eric. It will be. We have the data now to do that, but it won't be added until we get the SOAP program up, and then it'll show. The priority at the moment is to get people making money, and everybody can make at least $10 very quickly with the SOAP program, and more if they're ambitious or they're at higher levels. Okay. Ramachandra, Kazakhstan, most of the percent of Bitcoin dealing with, but there's some problem now. That's why Bitcoin price will fall down. Today's news. Well, Kazakhstan is suffering a little bit in many ways at the moment. It's an enormously big country geographically. I don't know what the population is, but if you look at it on the map, it's as big as Western Europe, just the one country. Okay. Please send me We Share Abundance Telegram group. There isn't a We Share Abundance Telegram group. There is only a group for IPC, and I don't. And there are independent people that may have a Telegram group for We Share Abundance, but I've no intention of starting one. Okay, right. If you're interested in the Telegram group for IPC, where you can learn a little bit about what's going on, I don't know whether I can put my finger on it easily. It's not there. Can I get it off my blog? I'll give you the blog post. You can get it off here. This is the easiest thing to do because that's got more information on it. I'll put this in the comments. This is the blog post, and it covers what IPC is about. The reason I'm putting that in here now is because, as I say, if you join from the link on that page, you will be directly sponsored by We Share Abundance. Okay, it's in my name, but it effectively is We Share Abundance. And we put in everything we could from the Chainmine program. We've been able to withdraw money before that stopped working. I mean, it's still working on paper, but whether it will ever start paying again or not, we don't know. It's perhaps unlikely. I certainly wouldn't recommend you put any money in Chainmine. But we took the money that we'd been able to withdraw from Chainmine and we put that into IPC. And we had a little bit from other areas as well. So we had about $750 that we put into IPC. We spent, $700. We bought the Genius bot, which is the one I'm telling you now is $100, but we bought it before the end of last year, and they had an offer on up to the end of last year where you got it at half price. So we spent $50 on the Genius bot, and $650 went into our trading account. And with referral commissions and commissions on what other people earn and all this sort of thing that happens, that $650 has grown in 1 week to $3,300. What will that grow to in the next week? I don't know. Probably nothing like as much, because we had quite a number of people joining in that first week. I don't think we'll see as many people joining in subsequent weeks, although hopefully a few more of you will, because it's a good way for you to make some passive income. But everybody that joins, we get 10% of what it costs you. So if it costs you like $200, we make $20. and that's pretty much the lowest. You can actually join for 120, as I've said, and we would make $12, but that $20 bot isn't going to earn you as much money, but it's perhaps better than not earning any at all if that's all you can afford. Okay. So how much will we make in the next week? I don't know, but I'll let you know when we get there. And if we can get that up to a significant figure by compounding, and if you go to my blog, there are ways that you can see. There's a spreadsheet there you can even download to see how much potential there is in growth, just totally passively. But within maybe 6, 7, 8 months, we can potentially have an income of around $5,000. And that would go, that would pay half our admin fees. And if we can build that then up from 5,000 to 10,000, it covers our admin costs. And then if we can get it beyond $10,000 a month, it also helps to support the SOAP program, which costs us $5 for every membership we give away. There's a $2 position that we give away, paid position, plus a $3 commission you get for giving that away. So there's a $5 cost to us for that. So the more we have coming in from these third-party plans, the better it is for everybody. We have quite a number of third-party plans out there. Most of them don't pay us anything or very little. Tapestry has started paying, but our payment last month was only $52. Hopefully it'll keep increasing, and as Tapestry goes global, at the moment it's only in the USA and Canada, then it'll allow more people to download the app and be making a few dollars themselves, and it'll increase our commissions. There is a very, very similar program called Instant Recall. They need about 50,000 users before that starts paying, and they're about halfway there now. If every user just went out and got one person, boom, they'd start paying out. But you and I know that's not going to happen, so it's going to take maybe a couple of months, and they'll be at that 50,000 level, and then they'll start paying out. And that's almost identical pay plan to Tapestry. So there'll be more funds coming in there. The big and exciting one, perhaps, how much will it pay? We don't know, but that's $5 billion sales, which is going to launch in the not too distant future. It would have been launched by now had it not been for COVID and the instruction for people to work from home. They've had to rejig the way they do things because it was all office based. But when that does launch, it depends on how many people take action on that as well. It's totally free, and everybody that takes action will make money in the same way that they do with Tapestry and they will do with Instant Recall. But the potential payments from that, with the number of people we have built in that downline now, could be very significant and could take a lot of pressure off everything and help us to maybe even give away more benefits in the similar way to the SOAP plan. So there's lots and lots of things going on. Right, where were we? Posted that. Eric Bouchard, and not counting the third bonus as well. I don't know what that means, Eric. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're referring to. So I don't know. And this applies to your support tickets. The better quality of your question, the better quality answer you will receive. So the more information you can give in when you're submitting tickets, the better chance you have of getting a good answer. Okay, I've really not got anything else to add to that. I'll just check and see, and we have in fact got 2 people showing up in the Melon app. We've got No Bite from somewhere, says what is being shared. Don't know. I don't know whether that shows up for you, but that's my blog post, and that is what was being shared. No Bite. Who else have we got? We've got Fields Ultimate. Hi, Reddy Graham, he says. Lovely to have you here. I don't know where you're from or anything else, but thank you for being here. And it's very rare that I can see comments from wherever you are posting your comments from, YouTube or Twitch. Usually it fills it up with Facebook comments, and we don't even see who those people are. All we see is their comment. But thank you for being here, everybody. Wonderful to have you. I know Avazu, I was catching a live stream that they were doing from 5 o'clock. I left it at about 6:30 to get ready for being here. It was still going on, but I think it had nearly finished when I left anyway. So Avazu has potential to make you money. There's a possibility we'll make some money as an organization out of there, because once again we have an account with a lot of members in, but it won't be from the commission of sales for at least a month before I can get round to putting something together for our members on that. So what we get and when we get it from Avazu, I don't know, but there is an opportunity for you to independently get cracking with that and make some significant income from selling raffle tickets. Okay, that's it. So happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Magdi, Elvis, David Bowie and Gypsy Rose Lee. Happy birthday to you. I'll see you same time, same place tomorrow, and I'll let you know what's happening. It'll only be really what's happening with me unless anything drastic happens, which I don't expect, and we'll take it from there. God bless you all. I'll see you all tomorrow, and thank you for being We Share Abundance. Keep sharing the love, keep sharing abundance. Build your teams now, ready for the launch of SOAP. You're going to see massive growth, and it's not so much in what you're going to be making on those initial commissions, giving the thing away. The residual commissions that you will build up, because it's through 2 tiers, are going to be colossal. You will make more money easier than you ever thought possible. God bless. See you tomorrow. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Magdi, Elvis, Gypsy Rose Lee,